Okay, so this is version A for Unit 6 for the geologist. I'm going to read through the question and kind of do my think aloud on how I make my cards as I go through. Okay, so in many developing countries, programs to control exposure to pesticides are limited or non-existent. Costa Rica, which we know that's amazing, on the other hand, has been implementing IPM training for their farmers. On a particular coffee farm, 600 hectares. I feel like that should be a card. So remember, what I do is just make my cards. 600 hectares. Okay, one. Ooh, and there's going to be another card. Boom, right off the bat. We know 1 is equal to 2.5 acres. Before I plant planting, the farmer used 4 pounds of pesticides per acre per year. He used 4 pounds of pesticides per acre a year. I don't know why I did that. Anyway. After IPM training, they used an average of 2 pounds. This is before. Okay, and then after they used 2 pounds per acre per year. Okay, got it. Okay, the cost of applying pesticides is $60 per pound. So the cost for pesticides is $60 per pound. Costs them $60 per pound. Yield went from 40 bushels per acre, so you used to get 40 bushels per acre, and now they get 50 bushels of coffee. Wow, nice. So they use less pesticides and a higher yield of coffee. Good to know. The farmers can sell coffee for $4.80 per bushel. Okay, that's a lot of cards to start off. So just be aware. We know that a lot of times on the AP exam, they'll give you too much information. So it's really important that you read the questions and see what they're asking you so you can know which cards you're actually going to need. The first question, 3-1, it says, how many pounds of pesticides were used on the coffee farm before IPM? How many pounds? Okay, so now I'm going to come down here and see what can I do with these cards. How many pounds before? So let's just go ahead and obviously work. Everything they've given you is year. So I'm looking for pounds. Annually. It doesn't, even though technically they didn't say annually, everything they've given us is annual. So how many pounds did they give us? This farm, well, first of all, we have to know, I want pounds on top of pesticides. And so I see before, that's how many pounds per year. So I know this is going to be before. I'm not going to use that before. So I'm going to go ahead and, why don't we go ahead and just get that up here? Let's go and get 4 pounds on top, because I know that my pounds are going to be on top over here. 4 pounds per acre per year. Okay? So I'm kind of looking because I know I want that pound on top. Okay, so first of all, we've got to figure out how big is this farm? Okay? I want to be able to cancel out the word acre down here. I just want pounds per year. So where do I want my acre to be? Acre to be on top. And I know that 2.5, there are 2.5 acres and 1 hectare. And I know that this farm has 600 hectares. Now, some people are going to start with the 600 hectares and work this way. That's totally fine. I work backwards because I know I need my pounds on top. There we go. Hectares cancels out. Acres cancels out. And look, I'm left with pounds per year. Okay. I've got to multiply everything on top together and divide it by everything that you've multiplied on the bottom together. If there's nothing there, just know it's a 1. So 1 times 1 is 1. So essentially, I just need to multiply all this together. So you're not going to have a calculator. So what I always do, what's the easiest thing out at me, I can go ahead and start over here with, I know 6 times is 24. Add the here to that, and then I'm not done yet. I've got to multiply that times 2.5. Okay. A lot of people in trouble is this: do not forget how to multiply when you're using a decimal. So 0, 0, 5 times 20, 5 times 2 is 10, 11, 12. And then you move over 1 when you're, so put an X here, when you're doing, make sure you move over 1. So 2 times 0, 0, 4 times 2 is 8, 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, so now we're adding these together. 0, 0, 0, 8 plus 2 is 10, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's a decimal. That means you have to move over one of these zeros. So my answer is 6,000. 6,000 pounds per year. Okay, so that was how you do number 1. Number 2, I'll move this down in a second. Let's read it real quick. What is the reduction in pounds of pesticide applied annually to the coffee? So this is asking about how much you have reduced your pounds. Okay, so let's see what the reduction in pounds. So annually. So my question is asking me, it's got to end up in pounds annually. Pounds per year is what I want to end up with. And there's several ways to do this one. I mean, obviously, when we're going from before, you use 4 pounds, and then after 2 pounds. I probably, to be completely honest, would say something like 4 pounds per acre per year minus 2 pounds per acre per year equals, so the reduction is 2 pounds per acre per year. If you just do that, show them that you realize that it went down by half, or you can even write that out. But nonetheless, I know I'm going, this is what I have. So you can even say, this is also what you're going down by. So as long as you show them some math that we know we're going from 2 pounds, but you got to tell me, obviously, for this farm. Okay, so that's why you can't just be, you're not done here. Some people are like, stop here and said, this is all I'm using. What is that actual reduction? This farm is big. Remember, this farm is 600 hectares, so it's not just about the poundage. It was 600 hectares, so it was 2.5 acres. I'm kind of thinking about how you did problem 1 over 1 hectare. But instead of 4 pounds, you just have 2 pounds. Acre per year. So I get all split. So acres per year still there. Hectares. You see how I saw pounds per year? Pounds per year, which is over here. Pounds per year. So I'm going to move it because I'm going to have to show my work. I should have scooted that, but it's cool. So 600 times 2. So again, 6 times 2 is, I'm going to work over here. 12, I'm going to add my 2 zeros, and now I'm going to multiply that times 2.5. 0, 0, 5 times 2 is 10, 5, 6. So the dimension analysis essentially is showing the thought process, and that's what they really want to see. I like to see your work over here because I can tell when you're doing it, I can come and show you. So a lot of people on their paper, I was like, uh-oh, look, check it out, you didn't do your decimal. Now, I technically can't count off if you don't have this, as long as you have this all beautiful, but it should be somewhere on your paper, even if it's off to the side, squiggly somewhere, so that I can help you. Let's keep going. Move over 1, 0, 0, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 1 is just 2. We have 0, 0, 6 plus 4 is 10. And so here, and then you need your decimal. So you have a reduction of 3,000. And I ran out of room to squish the answer, so let's just not be too sloppy. Let's see, what's the prettiest way? I'll go over here. And because I didn't leave enough room, is 3,000 pounds per year. Really, this is just me carrying it over to here because I ran out of space. I'm going to circle it. Yay! Now, some people worked this out again, and then worked this out again, and then you saw the subtraction, which is totally fine, as long as you can kind of see the subtraction somewhere. Like I went from 4 pounds to 2 pounds, so therefore there's 2 pounds. Or some people worked it out and said 6,000 pounds, and they did the 3,000 pounds, and they did 6,000 minus 3,000 equals 3,000 pounds per year saved. Either way, that works. Okay, so number 3, how much money is the coffee farm saving? Go back up here. How much money is the farm saving annually on pesticide use? How much money are they saving? Here's where a lot of people got mixed up. You see money, and in our cards, places where we have money. Okay, this money is asking about pesticide use. Has nothing to do with the coffee yet. And actually, I'm just going to go ahead and give you a hint. We don't ask you anything about the money you make from the coffee yield. This was an extra card. You needed to know about the pesticide that is 60 cents per pound. Nothing to do with how much you made on coffee. So that was kind of mean. There's extra information in here, but you need to be able to disseminate what information is actually important. Number 3 says, how much money is a coffee farm saving annually on pesticide use? Well, they just said they're saving 3,000 pounds per year from the previous problem. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be twisty. Okay, we saved in version 2. I'm sorry, there we go. In question 2, we said we are saving 3,000 pounds. Question 3, well then how much money are we saving? Since we're not using 3,000 pounds, well, by golly, 3,000 pounds years how much we are not using, and we know that 1 pound costing them 60. I had that wrong. Whoopsie. I don't catch that. It was saving them 60 cents. Okay, so how much money per year are we saving? Pounds. So my ancient money per year. Once again, I did not enough, but that's okay. But just know that's going to give me money per year. So all I essentially have to do here is multiplying all the stuff on your numerator together, dividing it, multiply together in your denominator. Well, denominator, we've gotten really lucky so far, has been 1 times 1. Up here is 1 times 1, 1 times 1. So essentially you're dividing everything top just by 1, and you've been good to go. Okay, so really, okay, I'm doing my work down here. 3,000.6. 0, 0, 0, 3 times 18. I have 1 decimal spot there, so I have to move that, put that decimal there. Okay, so how much money am I saving? I'm saving 1,800. Put it back up here. I should be spreading out more. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, so I just saved $1,800 per year. Because that's how less pesticides I'm using. I'm using pounds less. So a lot of this should be making sense. Like up here, we knew we went from pounds to 2 pounds, so it should make sense. 6,000 to 3,000. And here, since I'm not using 3, it should make sense. That's $1,800 a year. Okay, so for number 4 was simply put, what is the percent change in yield for the coffee farm? Well, it told us their yield went from 4 bushels to 50 bushels. So remember your formula, old minus new divided by old. Absolute value, because it doesn't matter really, you can do new first, old first, that part really doesn't matter. Then you have to multiply it times 100. Now some folks went through all the trouble of figuring out per acre 40 bushels, and they figured out, well, this farm is 600 hectares. They did all that, and they weren't wrong. They just did a lot of extra steps, because honestly, all you have to do on 40 minus 50 divided by 4. So what is that? That's 10 over 40. I simplify even more. What's 1/4? That's just a quick way to think about it. We know 1/4 is 0.25 times 100 equals 25%. Pop up all the time, so make sure you understand percent change. All right, that's version A.